Yo, what's goody though? Hey man, listen, I'm super excited, man. I had to do some rebranding. Of course, you know who I am. Name's Daryl Turner, owner of Daryl's Assistance and Guidance Program, which is DAGP LLC. I'm excited to get my first ever true pack podcast out there. Now listen, today I just wanted to get started. I just wanted to tell you guys that I was alive. I'm kicking, I'm doing my thing, and I'm remarketing. So I'm redoing everything all over again. I'm going to tell you why I'm more excited now than I ever been. First of all, as you guys know, a lot of you guys, my mother passed away in 2021. Since she has passed away, I have not been on top of my game. Like I've been down in the dumps, like out of it, frozen, no creativity to speak of, no nothing, right? And then maybe a month or two ago, my best friend ended up passing away. My best friend Nate, and you guys know we was like tight, right? We was like brothers, and he ended up passing away. So it put something in my mind, right? I'm thinking like, man, am I going to stay frozen? Am I not going to go and live out my dreams? Am I just going to continue to be stuck in the muck, in the mud? Or am I going to get out of my trash bag and get into my creative bag? And that's where I'm at right now. I'm in my creative bag. I got so many ideas flowing through my head about where I want this podcast to go, about where I want, not only my podcast, but how I can join teams with some of you guys out there, right? I know you guys got a lot of good things going on with your podcast, and you guys are like, you have these creative minds. I just want to make sure that I'm intertwining with you guys and make sure that I'm connecting as much as I possibly can. And the key to this whole thing is to make sure I'm making you guys look good. So whoever's out there that has their own business, podcast, you're an artist, you're a government official, I don't care who you are. If you feel like you have something to speak about, if you feel like you have a story, you're going to be invited into this podcast, and you're going to be able to tell everybody out there about who it is you are, why it's so important to get your message out there, and why it's so important for everybody to hear what you got to say. And I am the type of person that want to make sure I flash the lights on you. It's not about me. It's about you guys. The floor is yours, right? So what's important to me is to get you guys out there in the forefront, make sure your business is thriving and doing whatever I can to assist you in that. I do want to give a huge shout out to my guy, Trilogy 456. He sponsored this video. He gave me my good outfit right here. He didn't give me the hat. Shout out to the Sixers, second round. We're going to do our thing. But I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody out there who's been pushing me. I got some friends out there who's been saying, Daryl, you're not on top of your game. When we going to get the next show? When we going to get the next podcast? Here we are, right? We are here, and we are about to take it to another level. And look, I got something for my competitors. I got something for my competition, right? So if you are, or if you want to be a comp to me, you are more than welcome to be a comp to me, because I am here and I am ready to thrive. Anyway. Anyway, I want to make sure that I'm giving a huge shout out to my cousin, Siobhan McGee. She is the host of Girl Talk in the Spirit. She is unbelievable. And if you guys get a chance, check her podcast out. It's called Girl Talk in the Spirit. It's also on YouTube. I believe it's on Spotify. And she's also on Christian Connect Radio. So you can catch her on there too at christianconnectradio.com. But she actually got me started in this realm. She got me started, speaking on the radio. And then after a while, we made sure that, we moved over to the podcast. Shout out to Sound Like Soma for giving us a platform to speak to, and making sure that we sound good, that we look good is very important. But I do have a message, and I'm always positive, so I want to give you guys something positive. And it's something that happened to my son a couple months ago, and it makes me feel like I need to talk about this right now. One of the things that I do want to talk about is mental health, or mental health awareness and illness. A lot of people might not know what you're going through. I know a lot of people didn't know what I was going through when I was going through my depression, but I'm going to share a little bit of my story with you guys, and then we're going to get out of here, right? So when I was struggling with mental health, I think it was like 2018, 2019, I was really going through it. I felt like I was on top of the world. I felt like nobody could tell me anything. And by my thinking, I started treating some people really bad, right? And I didn't even know it. It's just my just my personality completely changed, right? I felt like nobody could tell me anything, that the world was all about me. I was going to be selfish in everything that I was doing. And it really backfired. I hurt some people that I really care for. I hurt some people that I love in a major way. And when I realized that I didn't have any money, when I realized that I didn't have too many friends anymore, I realized that, things were pretty bad for me. You know what I mean? I didn't want to hurt anybody anymore. And so one of the things that I did was I turned the lights out. I went to God. I prayed. I said, God, I need you to get me out of this mindset, get me out of this egotistical mindset that just was ruining me. I just wanted to get rid of it. And I did. I went to God in prayer. And after my prayer, I got spooked to death. I want to tell you guys the full story, but we'll get there one day. But I got spooked to death from what I witnessed. What I witnessed was something astronomical, right? I felt like my life was starting over after that prayer. And I made a couple phone calls. And I apologized to so many people for just treating them bad, for not being the Daryl that they knew previously and becoming this different person. And I promised those people that I would become a better me. And I'm still striving to become the best me possible. That way, my kids can follow in my footsteps and they can see an example of greatness. And I want to be that for them. But not only do I want to be that for them, I want to be that for you guys, right? I want to be an example of greatness for you guys. And I promise, I attest to you that you will see greatness in Daryl. So shout out to everybody out there who's reaching and who's striving for greatness, and anybody that's sitting frozen. You don't know where to go. You don't know who to talk to. You don't understand why you're in the position that you're in. I get it. I was there. I know, but there's a way out, and I happen to know how to get out of it. Because like I said, I was stuck, man. I didn't know where to go. But that being said, I'm going to leave that cliffhanger out there. Listen, I just wanted to get on, touch base with you guys. Make sure you guys understand that we are starting all over and we're going to kick it like we never kicked it before. The floor is yours. If you have a business, if you have a sponsorship, if you own your own business, or if you want to push somebody else's business, let me know. I will get them on the show. We will make sure that they are highlighted to the highest level. All right, that's it. What's goody though? We out of here. Let's go.